Oh, hey everyone, just welcome to my stream. Had some mic issues early on, but yep, glad you can join us. Hey Ogre, hey MM, nice to see you here. Just gonna do some bit of MVP hunting with Taekwon before the stream begins further, before I talk about stuff like PvE and PvP. And yeah, I was pretty lucky that I was able to get a lot of the ruins needed for this class. So I'll be discussing some of that, as well as I know a lot of people asked about PvP stuff, so yep, just gonna try out some of the interactions with that, and people can also ask questions if they're interested. I hope everyone's having a nice Friday. Oh, I see my friend Meg is there. Yeah, so luckily there's a bunch of friends that I had that are gonna join the stream. Yeah. See, Ogre's really keen to share a video. Yeah, I mean, so far I'd say Taekwon is pretty good. I definitely have some friends who play it that are really strong, so they can definitely solo stuff in Legend. Despite me having probably 40, something close to 50% depot, it's still unfortunately not strong enough to solo a lot of stuff. I mean, it's decent, but I still think my Novice Guardian is stronger. So I know some people have had some speculation that Taekwon is extremely strong even without good depot, but yeah, just a heads up, I don't think that's necessarily true. So yeah, just a warning for those who want to do it. Oh hey, see a lot more people in the chat now. Welcome everybody. Nice. Hey Rev, Fairy, Miranda, all these people. Thank you so much for joining the stream. All right, so I think first thing I just want to talk about is some PvE stuff, and then I'll switch to PvP later. One of the things was for Taekwon, it probably took me less than a week to actually get to the third job, or the fourth job technically, and what I did was I just did leeching and Komodo. I just got my alt to do that, and if you don't know about leeching, I do have a video on it in my channel, so you can check that out as well. And then basically when I was in Komodo, I waited until I was more or less not doing anything for the first couple of days, and then later on I would actually switch to a skill, so I can show you how I ended up farming eventually when I was being leeched, just to do some extra damage as well. So I was going to Frost Valley, and yeah, this is my preferred farming spot just because I was still able to get a bunch of Zenny while doing farming, and I more or less switched to just using this flash kick, and I would just run around killing stuff. The AoE is pretty decent, so you can just run around, and yeah, pretty nice way to, at least when people are leeching you, to do some damage. So yeah, if you're trying to still get to Taekwon, I definitely would recommend you use this build. And in addition to being leashed, because if you do it yourself, man, it is painful. Hey, glad to have you here. Quite a few people here today. Thanks for joining. Okay, let's see. Some other things is, yeah, in terms of my build, what had changed from last time. So in the original video I made in CPT, I didn't have as much ancient equipment. So this is what I'm currently using. Yeah, it's definitely a bit different. Actually, I'm not using Fate Wheel. That was just when I was messing around. But This is my build that I'm using. So this one also got PDI 18, which is important. For this one, I went with pen 15% and also did transfer to get the morale, ignore defense 20%, which is really important. Because for me, I really lack ignore defense. I think even with this setup, it gives me about 170, I believe, ignore defense. Or even more, I guess. I guess I'm on these maps that so I have more, but normally if I'm on a normal map, I have about 170% ignore defense. So you definitely want a bit higher than that, but for lower board MVPs, I just tend to stick with Dragon Bone instead of the ignore defense one, so I stick with that. And yeah, for Dragon Slayer, just go with pen 6%. And then my favorite accessories in this game is gold earring with physical pen 3.0 for this as well. For my book, I didn't get anything good for this, so still have to roll for something better. On my CBT account, I do not have Bashful Moments, but this is one of the good ones I do recommend using. If you are doing, if you have the Homestead Snowy Owl, this is the best in slot. If you have the, if you're using the type that the monster or target is weak against, you should definitely use this. So I do use this whenever I am converting to something that's weak to wind, earth, water, or fire. And then I do the Winter Crown, which I find to be really good. Huge Bounty, the Love Goddess, and then the Rock Bunny. For the ruins, I also had a slight change compared to last time. So I think some of the ruins had some slight changes compared to CBT. I found I couldn't inlay the exact same ruins that I had. So at the top, I have the Body and Heart rune. And yeah, if you're doing auto attack, you definitely need this third line. Otherwise, don't even bother playing it. It's the lack of DPS from not having the third line is really painful. Then yeah, this one is the Kick rune. Not the greatest first line, but I just have it here anyways. Unfortunately, I tried to get the third line or second line of this, but no luck so far for this one, so I'm still rolling for it. This one, I was lucky enough to get the third line, so I can have multiple targets for the Hatred runes, and also the damage reduction for the Moon one. And then this one, I was lucky enough to also get the Endure effect. This piece of Sun and Moon is actually pretty important. In my previous video where I was doing MVPing, I definitely didn't spam this enough. If I spammed this more, I would have dealt with the hit stun a bit more, like when I was fighting Hermes. And yeah, just spamming this more often is definitely a useful thing to do. And then this one also is something that we could play around later on with PvP to talk about how this ignoring flee and parries works as well. And yep, hey everyone, I see a lot of people have joined. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Yeah, so, and then in terms of the skills, some things that have changed a bit is, in my old one, I didn't invest in high jump as much, but today I'm going to be messing around with high jump a bit. We can definitely do some fun stuff here. I know I wanted to try out polls, and yeah, I just found some interesting interactions with high jumps, so I can get some votes from people to see what do you think this interaction will be if I do something that's, I guess, somewhat unintuitive with high jump. The other thing that was slightly different is in my old build, I invested more into this Warmth of the Stars. This does give you a bit of extra DPS, but I instead of investing in this, I actually put more points into Glory of the Moon. I find that this damage reduction is definitely really important. So especially I found against some bosses, I just died way too easily. So having this reductions helps a ton. So, yep. And then I've also just been messing around with some of the skill builds. I know some people have been asking like, well, how's the skill build? So far I find is not that great. Besides killing low board MVPs, I just find the delay is just too low, and having to wait for the dial to hit the top to get your max damage, I also do not like that inconsistency. So yep, those are some of the differences between my CBT and my main, but I'm really lucky that I was able to get a lot of the good runes, so I can at least show you some stuff. So let's just begin off with some interesting things with Star Retrograde and also the jump ruins. So one thing you might notice is that this is actually disabled in certain instances. So in Ponape Museum, in Lost Isles, those are all disabled. And I think it's because from a programmer's point of view, it is really difficult to stop people from abusing this. Like they might be able to jump over barriers or do some other really crazy stuff. And so I guess one of the first things I'll ask in this, I'll just create a poll to see, do you think I can do the jump from this bottom of the stairs or from this bottom part all the way up to this balcony? And it kind of, for some people who have tried this skill, it sometimes differs a lot depending on your environment. But let's just say at your home, do you think you can jump from the bottom all the way to the top? Oh, hey, I see there's some people in my house right now. Yep, you can feel free to come into my house so you can show up on the stream as well. So let me see if I can create a poll. Just give me a second. Let's see if I can get into this. I've just got to get into my chat to make sure I can do this poll stuff. Let's see. So I'm about to ask the question, can I jump from the bottom to the balcony in my house? All right, so I just put out a poll, so hopefully people can see it. Yeah, later next week, we're also going to be doing some fun stuff for Zenith as well. So, yep, there'll also be polls and lots of fun. So, yep, if you're interested in the fun stuff we do at Zenith, you can definitely join on that one. So I'll just give a bit more time. Looks like people are starting to vote. So 83% of the people say yes. And so let's do our jump, dramatic jump. Oops. This window. Hold on. Yep, and in fact, yep, a lot of the people are right. Yes, you can jump from this bottom all the way to the top. Okay, so maybe that one was a bit too easy. So let's go into the guild hall, and there's some interesting interactions in there. And I like to believe Taekwon is kind of like a parkour type of character. It's kind of fun sometimes just running around and seeing what it can do. I used to play Dorum that has a jump skill too, but you can't really control that one as much. You're sort of just jumping straight ahead, so definitely not as fun. So if you want to pretend you're doing parkour, you can just run about, press your run skill, and run around. So I guess this one is, do you think... And I'm going to put up the poll right now. Let's see. I guess I could end the poll. Right. So the next poll is, do you think I can jump through this wall? Jump through the guild wall. So I'm going to put up this poll again. And so you see this wall in front of me, and then on the other side of the wall, there's this NPC, this guild NPC. Question is, do you think I could jump through this wall? And again, this is some of the difficulty that people have with programming this, is because they have no idea what players are going to do. And I think that's why they disabled it. On certain instances, because they can probably do all sorts of messed up stuff. So far the poll is at 64% is no. All right, so let's give it a couple more seconds, and we'll see whether I'm gonna just fail to go through this wall and just clip onto the stairs or not. 67%. Someone says it's probably like Wataru. In terms of the skill damage thing, or what do you mean, Nakato? All right, 71% says no. Okay, up 67. Oh, I was wondering if it'd ever get closer to 69%, but nope. I'll end this poll now, which is 66% says no. So now's the moment of truth. in fact, you can jump right through that wall. And yeah, it's one of those weird interactions. You can, in fact, jump right through that wall. I didn't think you could. I don't think you can actually jump up the other way either, but it's one of those crazy interactions. Let me just see. I haven't tried jumping the other side. I don't think so. Oh, you can jump back through the other way too. So I guess that wall is weak sauce. Okay. If any other people have some questions about PvE, you can go ahead and ask. Otherwise, I'll probably just go into Yo-Yo to answer some of the questions people had. I know that there were some, let's see, let me just grab my alt. I'll see if there's any, oh, actually there's one more interaction that's kind of curious. You can actually jump, or I'll actually ask on this chat. Let's try one more. Oops, hold on. Let me add the poll. So the last question I asked about jumping is, do you think you can avoid the portal with a jump? So this is one where, like, if you think, if I do a jump and I land right on the circle of the portal, what do you think will happen? Do you think I will teleport somewhere, or do you think I'll just stand there and become invulnerable to that portal? Like, that portal is going to do nothing. So so far, no seems to be winning. So let's give it a few more seconds. 75% no, it says no. Okay, so it seems like a lot of people think that I won't teleport. So let's just stop it right here. 71% say no. So let's see. Yep, so in fact, if you land right on this portal, nothing will happen. I'm not sure if this will do anything to do abuse of anything, but well, it's kind of interesting. Even if you do star retrograde and you come back 5 seconds later, still nothing happens. But if you walk through this portal, normally you will go out. So it looks like some people do know these interactions. I just thought it's kind of fun. And I'll show one last thing with star retrograde, which I find is pretty interesting. The 5-second window thing, and let me just close this. Mick, I see you've joined YouTube live, so thanks for joining. So one interesting thing about fly wings plus star retrograde is you can go super far away, do a fly wing, then 5 seconds later, if you press it, you'll go all the way across the map. So I'm not sure how useful this might be, but say if you're doing MVP hunting and then shortly before MVP is about to pop out, if you go to one side of the map and then say you just run like crazy across the other map and then the MVP spawns, I guess you could press star retrograde and end up right there. Like if the MVP isn't where you are in the running direction, maybe you could abuse the star retrograde, because as long as you keep track of the 5-second window, you know, it could be kind of useful to cover more of the map, especially for small maps like, say, if you're trying to deal with Frioni. I mean, that map is pretty tiny, so you could just run to one side of the map, and then when you wait for it to spawn, you sort of see, do you see it near you? If not, just star retrograde, and you will end up pretty much on a more strategic part of the map. So it's kind of different than fly wings. Fly wings is kind of random. You might end up on the same side of the map, but star retrograde, you can sort of get a bit more control, so you could, in theory, have a bit more of an advantage if you're MVP hunting. Okay, cool. So I know some people had wanted to try some PvP stuff with me. I heard some people just wanted to put me in a black hole forever. I'll just go to Frontera 2. Frontera 1 seems kind of busy, but yeah, one of the interactions that a lot of people were asking about was about Earthfield. How does that exactly work? And so I'm going to get my slave to go in there just to see the interaction there. So I'm just going to run all the way to the top, and hopefully no one will kill me or the slave. Because one of the questions people had was, is the Starfall skill considered an AoE? So the one that I'm going to talk about is this one. Oops, not this one. The Universal Star Shard, I guess, is how they translate it in this one. But anyways, this skill because it falls down, and some people aren't sure, does this count as an AoE or not? So I'm gonna go ahead and just charge stuff up first. So just do some roundhouse kicks in the air, and this is my slave right here. He's gonna put down an earth field. Oh, hey Lloyd, it's nice to see you. Zingu, also known as Zingu. So I'm charging up my stars. So some people thought that maybe earth field will block the stars because it's AoE, but if you press on it, you'll actually see it doesn't really block it. I guess I have a revive for my Oberyn here, so let me just kick up some new stars. I'm gonna put down another earth field, and then yep, it won't stop it. So I guess the good thing is you can use it during PvP, and you can still smash people in the face even if they have earth field up. So yep, that's one of the interactions people have asked about. And yeah, if people want to come into, which one am I in, Yo-Yo or Yo-Yo Frontier 2, they can also try out other stuff if they like as well. One of the other interactions, which I think is definitely not as intuitive, is how Faith Prey works with this class. We can try it later on where we do Faith Prey, and it doesn't stop the instant death from doing the universal fusion as far as I've heard. In CBT, I didn't really have anyone to play with to test this out, but we can definitely try this out later. Just Faith Prey while we do some instance, and I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna die. I guess it might be too overpowered if we can have, if Faith Prey prevents you from dying. So yep, just something we can try out. But yeah, if people want to come into here and try things out, you definitely can. I'm going to see if I can switch my alt to do some of the, if people have stuff that they can do in terms of countering parries, because I have the third line, we can also try that out as well. Just join me in the, which arena am I in? Should be Yo-Yo Arena Frontera 2 if people want to come around. And you can say hi or do some beatdown. Oh, hey Meg, nice to see you. He's my good friend here. We've done a lot of theory crafting for Taekwon even before it was released on global, so we had a lot of fun trying stuff out and testing stuff together on our CBT accounts. So here he is as a Divine Avenger. I'm assuming if I hit him, I'm just gonna die pretty fast, but oh no, okay, I'm slightly dying. I think I'm being reflected as well. So yeah, just gonna go ahead and kick around. I feel a bit bad. Oh, and I just died. Meg, was that reflect damage or just some skill that you hit me with? All right. We can also try hitting them with some skills. I know some people have asked, like, hey, if I do some, so I'm gonna hit him with some more auto attack stuff. I'm not sure if he has something that's just gonna end my life any minute. I'm not that familiar with Divine Avenger. Oh, he did go down eventually. Definitely, he is super tanky. I can see if I can cast some stuff on him to make him do less damage to me. So let me try some stuff for now. Let me switch in some Glory of the Moon. Oops. Hatred of the Moon. I'm just going to take out this skill. Don't really use it. Oh, so let me just target him, hit you with that moon, or hit you with the sun, hit you with the moon. Maybe I won't die as fast, so now all Divine Avengers will be taking a bit more damage, and I might be taking less damage from him as well. I would have thought that my instant death skill would have happened to me by now, but surprisingly it hasn't. Oh, I see more people have shown up. Trying to see the name, moving around too fast and then disappeared. All right, let's see if doing the sun and moon stuff has helped me at all. Oh, and I see I've been obliterated. Oh, I think I recognized you before. Before when I was trying out the Earthfield stuff earlier, I do recognize that name. So Hello again, stranger, who was having fun destroying me. Let's see if I can go ahead and find some more people. I see there's 4 people now. Oh, I see poor Meg has fallen. So I'm just gonna see if I can do anything, and nope, just die. So I guess that's one of the unfortunate things. You are kind of squishy, even though I did max out vitality. And I guess I didn't really show my attributes before, but so on this account, I do not have the Mastering Star cards. So I max out luck. So in my old build, I did max out luck because of Mastering Star. But in this one, I basically maxed out strength. I got enough agility to hit the 480% attack speed. Actually, it should be a bit higher normally, but I would have the 480 attack speed. And then I added vitality just to stay alive, and then a bunch of dex. This is sort of a hybrid one because I was messing around with some of the skills, and if you do some of these other skills over here, like the Sun Explosion, for instance, it does rely on vitality, strength, and dex. So sort of just messing around with this build a bit. And I see, yep, just dying. So yep, that ninja definitely very powerful. So I guess one of the things is this insta-kill skill is kind of annoying sometimes because it can just lead to your death. So sometimes I wonder, is it worth just removing this? I mean, you might deal less damage, but well, why not just remove it so at least you survive a bit longer in PvP? At least you can sort of not just instantly die from whatever percentage health you are. So I think with this one, I have some runes that makes me die a little bit less, but once you hit 20% HP, you'll just die instantly. So, I mean, for PvP, maybe you could just disable it a bit. That way you're just a little bit less squishy, and then I think stuff like Faith Prey might still work on you a bit more. I see Meg has come back, so I'm just going to chip away at him, dealing no damage to him. He is just tanking it all. My health just slowly falling. I'm just slowly committing suicide. But I guess I didn't die from the that skill, so that's a plus, I guess. I guess if I do the stars, I wonder if that will reflect and just murder me. So, oh, yep, there I go. Oh, nope, someone else killed me. Oh, why low agility? Yeah, I should reset it. I normally have 480%. I will probably just reset it back. I was just messing around with the skill build earlier, so yeah, let me reallocate that. So let me just reset these, or I might have to leave the reset. So let me just get it back out and just reset my skills properly. Yeah, before I was just messing around with some of the skill builds, so let me just reset that. So we're back in here. Let me just go into my house to avoid the buffs from this map. I see someone says, Wobbly can never be squishy. I'm pretty squishy. If I wanted to be less squishy, I'd definitely go Dorum. And yes, speaking of which, I know a lot of people have been asking about Dorum. So yeah, I am luckily doing an interview with someone from Zenith. So let me just pull up something quickly. Let's just see where. So, yep, Dorms Rejoice. I'm actually going to be interviewing one of my guildmates, Requiem 17. He has a really awesome endgame dagger Dorum. And yeah, I noticed his dagger Dorum. One time I was doing Legend with him, and he out DPS me with Dorum, and I was like, man, that's incredible. And after that, I was sort of asking him about his build, because I know a lot of people that used to follow me for Dorums were sort of wondering, you know, how good can Dorum be? And I definitely think the damage potential of Dagger Dorum is quite good. So yeah, look forward to that interview with Requiem 17. Still working on that interview at the moment. I'm just trying to make sure everything makes sense, and we're able to show everything nicely, including some of his highlights where he's just obliterating PvE instances and MVPs. And also, I know this has been a long time coming, but for LB interview, I'm also currently working on a LB interview with an endgame Lightbringer. So his name is 4Mana, and I found out about him through the community Discord channel. So I was asking around, and he was definitely someone that people pointed to, and definitely a ton of really nice stuff that he helped me with. He's really into PvP, so he gave me a lot of insight on how his PvP stuff works. Definitely a lot of gear that I'm not used to using or seeing, and because LB has like a million buttons to press, he explains those well and shows his bar, and he also has some clips. So yeah, look forward to that. That will be an interview that's split into 2 parts, just because he covers so much and there's a lot of details. And this interview is almost pretty much like a guide that will be useful for both new players that have never played the game before and kind of want to know about how Lightbringer works, as well as endgame people who kind of want to know how 4Mana has optimized his builds. So let me go back to my build. So let me just switch it. Oh, I see Fire Fairy, my wife, has joined my party too. Later on, she can probably show the Faith Prey mechanics on how it doesn't help you bypass the instant death. So yeah, my attack speed is definitely a bit lower. So let me just reset this. So normally just keep pumping it up. Just see what's the minimum to hit the 480. So just gonna slowly increase this one up. Yeah, so this one you definitely just want to keep it at the minimum so you can invest in the other skills. I definitely don't like being squishy with this class, especially with the instant death stuff. It can be kind of annoying. So here I put enough in there. Then I pretty much just start maxing out strength and stuff like, luck is also important too, but I find that most of the damage comes from your skills anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much. Even if you're not doing a crit, I don't think it's the end of the world. So I pretty much just try to get 100 crit, and then that's about it. So this is the allocation, just gonna keep pumping it up. And yeah, if you do have the Mastering Star card, definitely do invest in the luck. You can probably take less into vitality and stuff. So luck critical 96. Yeah, I just need a bit more if you want. Just to hit the 100. Oops. And then I just max out vitality. And the dex is kind of interesting. There are some certain things that have a fixed cast time, and I'll show you what I mean. So I had hoped that something like this skill, which is super useful, Peace and Moon, you actually can't get the cast time to 0. Like, it's gonna be stuck at 0.5 no matter what. So even if you see here I haven't invested any dex, I've had times where I keep investing more dex. The extra 30 dex will not decrease this one, but extra dex will help a lot with these skills that do have a higher, which one? If you're messing around with these sun explosions or some of these other skills, you'll definitely want, I don't forget, yes, I see Nagato saying more kick damage. Right. So, yep, you can definitely max agility. Okay, that's a good point. So, thank you for that, Nagato. Yep, let me just go ahead and just max agi. That's a good point. Yep, so you're right. Let's just max it out. Thanks you, Ended Board and Nagato. So let's just max this stuff out. Oh, thank you, Requiem. Okay. Thank you so much. So let's just max this thing out. Yep, and yep, see, Requiem's the one that, yep, you can, he's definitely really strong, just solo stuff. I remember the other day, or maybe last week, he was just pretty much soloing Isles Legend and stuff. Pretty fun to watch. I do not enjoy doing those ones, so to have someone to just carry so well is definitely nice. Okay, so let's go with here. And so, yep, this looks like the final one, just adding a bit more vitality. And there we go. So, yep, thanks Requiem and other people for pointing out, yep, just have more agility. And then you'll be having a lot of fun. I see my wife is here too. I guess one thing we can test out is the Faith Pray, whether we die, whether this will end up preventing me from dying. So I think the easiest one is I have to remove, I think I still have a bunch of anti-death foods active. Still have 7. I guess I could go in and maybe PvP and just have people murdering me. That's probably the best way to take off my anti-death foods, or just replace it actually. Let's just replace it. So let's get rid of these and let's just try dying and seeing whether anything will happen. So I'm gonna bring my wife into instance. I see someone's asked, Christian, are you on Twitch? No, I am not. I'm on YouTube. Twitch, I don't know. It's just I'm not so much of a streamer. I just stream occasionally. I prefer to do YouTube and have pre-recorded videos. Doing it live, yeah, sometimes can be a bit stressful, so don't particularly do it all the time, but sometimes there's some fun events that I do enjoy taking part on. So yep, what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna go into Isles with my wife, and what I'm gonna have her do is basically show that if she faith prays me, that's not gonna block the instant death. I'm still gonna die, and that's as far as I know. So you need to see your elemental damage, please. Okay, maybe she's not available right now, but elemental damage. Okay, let's take a look. I don't know if I have. So if I was doing legend, I would actually prefer using Dream Eater. I do not have the Dream Eater. Maybe I can show you Requiem's build. Maybe he has it right now. So let's see if he's on right now. Maybe not. But the best one to use for legend, 100%, and even normally, is the Dream Eater. I wish I could get this armor. It still evades me. So Dream Eater with the extra elemental damage at this bottom, that's still the one that is incredibly good. And I see, and the board says, if you have 20% HP, just stop attacking and you will not die. Okay, that's a cool interaction there. Thank you for explaining that. So yeah, it's cool. Viewers here are also explaining some of these really cool interactions. What is ignore defense of your Taekwon? My Taekwon's ignore defense right now is 178.5%. I am using the level 15 Rune for ignore defense, and I do have morale. Oops, I do have the morale enchant on my armor here, so I definitely would need way more. Oops, not sure. Okay, let me just do it again. So I know some other people have morale, so have morale on their weapon and stuff. So my ignore defense is definitely kind of low for certain things like legends. So if I do need to switch, I will switch to my Voodoo Blade with 30% ignore. If I wear this, then I'll have a ton of ignore defense. Let me just see if I can try it again. Oops. Let me request again and see if I can go into legend just to see that Faith Pray will stop. But someone says I can just stop attacking, which, yeah, that would be interesting. I don't know when I can. I don't think I'd be accurate enough to stop at 20%. Refined tips, please, says Rika. I don't have any. I just YOLO it. I mean, the ancient equipment stuff has been pretty good. I feel like it hasn't been so painful. I just YOLO it. I just find days. There's some days that are good, some days that are bad. Oh, let's see, Requiem. I'm only used if I have enough legends. So yeah, let's take a look at Requiem. So when he uses it, he has a 13% one. So this one is super useful for legend because on legend there's a lot higher elemental damage reductions. So it's super nice to have this. So yes, I'm very jealous of your Dream Eater's disguise to Requiem. One day, one day. And just before I move on, someone asked about what benefit does luck do to Taekwon other than crit? Only if I think if you have the mastering star where luck actually helps you do more damage, that's important. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot of point to put stuff into crit. All right. And then someone says they got Arcane 4 in their garment. Yep. Never what you want, I guess. So let me see on this legend mode. So this time I don't have any anti-death foods. So even if I attack with the, and I have this skill and this universal fusion enabled, and I don't think I could stop attacking at 20%. I am way too bad at timing this. So let's just do this. I'll wait for Faith Pray from my wife. So I'm just going to stand by her. Have I been Faith Prayed? Not sure. Let's see. So let's just wait a sec to see. Prepare for elite. Stay calm. And Faith Pray. Thank you, waifu. So let's start hitting it. I mean, I thought I would have died long ago. Is this legend 2? Okay. So I guess I still die. I might have died. Might have been because I hit the immune to physical. So let me just start hitting again. Maybe I need to wait for the next Faith Pray. Let me just run around for a bit. Okay, let's see. Lex, prepare for elite. All right, let's see. Faith Pray. Let's start attacking. X is camera angle. So unfortunately, this golem is paying me no attention. So okay. I mean, it's probably not super easy to look at, but in theory, it's not supposed to work. Let me see, view details. So Requiem has shared. Requiem was nice enough to let me stop auto attack so I don't kill us. So Requiem is nice enough that I asked him beforehand if he's able to share his build. So let's take a look at his. He's been playing this class quite a bit. So he's been having a lot of success with this. So let's take a look at his. So yep, he has the offhand shield, 18% PDI, very nice. As well as the Marilyn Roland card for MVP damage. Voodoo armor, he has the 10% physical penetration. Also morale, ignore defense 20%. Yeah, this one, he has the nice 12% skill damage on his as well as plus 15, so he does get more ignore defense. My garment, I could never YOLO it to 15, so I'm a bit slightly lower ignore defense than I could have. Here he has the 6% penetration. Oops. Oh no, the golem is... let's see. Okay, I'm going to just wait till I die again, but... Unfortunately, that golem is being pretty mean right now, so... Yeah, I guess one thing is, even with the... on this new account... Oh, man, I'm dying right away. Anyways, yeah, on my CBT one, I was able to solo the Magma Golem, but... On this one, I definitely cannot. I think my Adventure Handbook is just too low for it. On those CBT accounts, you have like... I mean, the deposit in terms of damage is about the same, but their attack is something like 3,500. So it's one of those kind of misleading things that can happen when you see people using the CBT accounts is they just are heavily stacked accounts. And they some of those accounts, they clone them too. So you'll see some people that have some ridiculous like 4,000 attack. Their damage can also differ as well depending on their account. Like the one on CBT, I can get up to like 70%, but some people have way more than that. So I guess early on when you see some of those solo videos, you do have to keep in mind that their attacks are pretty significant, and they also have like the super overpowered ancient relics. They may also have the penetration, the combustible knife at max as well. I know some people do remove those. Some YouTubers that I've seen, they do remove those just to give a more accurate representation, because in the end, sometimes you don't want to mislead people that, you know, that class is so crazy powerful and everyone should switch to it. So Let me just go back to Rec Rooms. Let's view the details. All right, let's see his build. So this is legit nice end game build. So yep, going back. So yeah, he has the Lune's Memorial, which is the attack 4% one. The one that gives you a lot of attack percentage as well as 6% pen. Yeah, he has the critical damage one as well, which is, you know, nice to have. But the max HP, really nice to have. As well as he has the Edgar Star card. So if he has the third line of that rune, which I'll check later on, then he may not need it. But I find that having this card is just really useful. Like, you don't ever have to worry about casting that skill because the that Comfort of Sun and Moon still has like a bit of a delay. So sometimes that's not the best thing. Let's take a look at this. He has the 4.5% pen gold earring as well as a nice melee 3 and the Moonlight Tendrillon card, which is really nice. And then they have this one as well, 4.5% penetration, Sharp Blade 3 as well, so really nice. Nice enchants you got there, Rec Room. Next, let's look at his books. So yeah, he's able to solo stuff even without a plus 15. So I guess the nice thing I've seen Taekwon's do is you don't need a plus 15 book. You can be crazy overpowered even without it. So I think that's a bit different than stuff like Novice Guardian. I think Novice Guardian having the plus 15 weapon is pretty mandatory in order to do well. So yeah. And then he has a nice, ignore defense 20%. Very nice enchants Rec Room. He also has the Abyssal Cry with the Norman card as well. If you're wondering why I do not use Abyssal Cry, it's because for Taekwon, in their Acer Monument, you can already get damage to large monsters, so you don't need an external thing to activate the inside effect of Minoris. So that's a nice thing that all these new classes they're releasing has, is they have damage to large monsters, so it's like built in. You can activate Insight pretty well. And then a lot of them also has like convert to any element, like the Soul Linker has that too. So I guess they're trying to make it more overpowered. Otherwise, people wouldn't switch to it. Here we have Winter Crown. Also has ignore defense 15%, so really nice. Rec Room, so much ignore defense. And then Huge Bounty, also nice. This is the one I use as well. Definitely one of the best in slot melts in this game. And then he has the Lex Wings. So yep, this is really nice. And yeah, when Lex activates, yeah, you definitely don't want it to activate on the auto attack hit, but yeah, when it hits on like say a Nova Explosion, you'll be really happy with this. Then you have the Rock Bunny as well, and nice melee attack as well. And then let's just sort of take a look at him in terms of attack. So man, that's some insane attack. So 34% attack. I know when I was doing the Durham interview with him, he has 89% deposits. So that's definitely nice. His attack is really, really high, which is good for him. So he also maxes out agility. So yep, thanks for the tip. Max out agility for more damage. Then he has strength as well. Luck, I guess, is just enough that he needs. And then this is his allocation. Yep, for damage, also really high percentage as well. Let's just see what else he has. I guess they don't show the ignore defense, but I guess Rec Room, if you want to tell me your ignore defense in chat, that will also help as well. I'm just going to quickly check out the YouTube chat just to see if I missed some questions. Let's see. Arcane 4. So Azar was asking about which accessory better than pendant or gold earrings. So from my damage test, I find that that one is one of the best ones, especially because you get the oops, the wrong window. So that one is super useful because of the penetration percentage. Oops, sorry, let me just see. Can I come help you? Okay, just give me a minute, Rec Room. I will have you show your awesome solo ability in Legend in a second. Let me just quickly answer that question first. So I'm going to just go here. So some of the other ones that are kind of close in terms of damage is, let me see. The other super popular one is the Pendant of Ugin, which a lot of people like it for the physical damage plus 4.5%. That one is probably one of the second best ones, and if I wasn't using the pendant, this is the one I'm using, so that's definitely a good alternative. I see a lot of people are looking at Rekram's gear and saying his gear is nice. Yes, I agree. Looks like I'm not the only person that's jelly of his gear. Let's see, tag is 4k and HP is 100k. Okay, maybe ender board, you might need to explain what you mean by that. I might not understand what you're talking about. You know you have the stack depot when you see that eye headwear. Okay, maybe it's, yeah, I think I see that eye headwear on my account, but yeah. All right, let me just leave the instance. So we'll leave the instance so Requiem can join, and then I'll invite him, and we'll watch him just obliterate this magma golem and stuff. So yeah, it's pretty fun to watch him. It's you can see his build in action. Yeah, I showed his stuff. Actually, let me just quickly see if I can invite him to my party. Oops. So, Requiem, you may need to leave your party. But let me, while we're waiting for that, let me just quickly just show his ruins, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what he uses for ruins. So he has the all for one rune. So nice attack each teammate on the map, boost 24. He has the Horn Star ruins, so yeah, he has a pretty nice Hatred of the Sun, 15.3% more damage. That's a really nice one. He has the one of the lines for the Star Rune for the Galaxy Shatter one, which is good. He has also a pretty nice damage boost here. Then he has the required Body and Heart Rune as well to have the auto attack damage. And let's see, Star Core Burst Rune. Oh, Nova Explosion, cooldown time, HP loss damage. Okay. And then Universal Nebula Charge. On for one if you want. Yep, sure, Requiem. I'll be awesome if you can show your damage. One thing I'll try to take out is, I'm not sure if this will help you out. I'll get that exclusive card that we got for getting our Taekwons done quickly. So I'm gonna equip this one. This is the one that I guess this will give him a bit more damage. Probably doubt he needs more damage, but hey, let's be a good team player, since I'm probably just gonna stand there and observe him destroying stuff. So all right, let's go in there. Let's see, instance. Let's get this ready. So thank you Requiem for showing your damage. So let's go. And yeah, if you have more questions, just let me know. I'm just gonna wait here for him. So yep, he's do we need to go in? Let me just go into the cinematic one first, just in case he loses his stars charging. So we'll give him a bit of time to charge up his he's doing the roundhouse kick that all Taekwons do to charge up their stars. Let me see if I can make sure. I think I can see his damage better if I do 3D views. So I'm gonna go like this. And oh, is he getting ready? Oh, waifu's running in front, and we'll see he does a Hatred of the Sun. Nice, and then he starts to attack it. So we see like 16 million per hit. It's pretty nice. He's just, yeah, really doing a ton of damage to it. Those skills are really doing a ton, so you can see him just obliterating it. Oops, and I died even though I'm not doing anything. So yep, great damage, and thank you so much, Requiem. I'm not sure, Requiem, if you want to help with floor 2, if you want to show your damage there. I think last time when you did it, you also did it super quick. I can definitely help out with that if you'd like. offer my little scratches to this boss. I'll be the mosquito bite and you'll be the gun. So I think I ate my anti-death foods. Alright, so I can attempt to help out. Oh wait, no, it didn't work. Alright, let me just eat these. So Rackham, you can let me know in chat if you're able to help out with floor 2. I'll just eat my foods. Oops, just eat this alloy. Eat these meals. And yep, we can go on to floor 2. Oh, let's see what Rackham says. Want to try? Yes, let's try floor 2. Where is it? So, he's gonna swap out some stuff, so I should probably, I mean, let's see what I can help swap for. Where's my ghost stuff? Let's see if I have any of these accessories that I can take out. Take out this card right here. Just throw it in there. Give my mosquito bites a bit more bite on this boss. For ghost, I think I can just use fire. I forget which element is weak to it. I think as long as it's not... Okay, we'll see what he does. I definitely don't do enough legends. Usually I just use Noku, so I'm just stuck to win, so... Alright, he's running away, running towards it, so yep, let's go. Let's see what he can do. How to deal with this annoying totem dude. So, we'll just kick around. Oh, use ghost. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I thought it might have been ghost, but just second guessed myself, so thank you. Ghost, ghost, ghost. And... so, just roundhouse kicking. This is the Taekwon tradition to just kick around. I'll just stand right in front of him just to get a kick in the face. Nope, he's done. Okay, I guess he's ready. Thanks for those people that say... you can hit me if you want. Okay, let's go, let's go. Yep, thanks for all those people that say ghost. I definitely don't hit ghost stuff enough and too used to just being... let me step back. Don't get zapped. Oops, still died. Alright, let's just keep hitting him. Let me just hit him with that. Oops, looks like maybe we can't do it. I should have cast some of those sun and moon stuff earlier, but... oh, there we go. Let's just keep hitting him. Cast the stars. Definitely getting close. Oh boy, no. 0%. I'm sure we can do it next time. This is the sadness. Oh, we're so sad. No. And my wife turned into a totem. What happened? No. So I guess we'll try one more time. That was way too close. That was, oh, wife is around. Nope. Oh, wait, what the heck? How are we alive? What? Shouldn't we be dead? Oh, wow. That seemed kind of buggy. What on earth happened? I don't know. Like, we should have been dead. There's, like, I think maybe my wife did it properly and revived us. But I don't know. I thought it was bugged. I thought this instance was bugged and we were surely screwed. But hey, and just thank you, Rec Room, for it. I will give him I'll give him a bow of respect. Thank you, Rec Room Sensei, for your 3rd floor. I don't know if he can. Hey Rev, if you want to come join us for Third Fork, join our party.
Jesus?
No, it's Rev. I see Derek.
Jesus.
Or I'm just gonna leave right now. Anyone who just wants to come and help us out, you can. I see you laughing, Rev. You know you want to show up. I thought you were gonna run around me with your whale X-wings. I'm just gonna go to, so yeah, a while back, just had some friends. Just, you know, sometimes you see friends in a town and you're like, oh, I see you. And then they started running around me. A bunch of my old friends just running around like I'm like I'm about to be attacked by sharks, just running circles around me. So I'm gonna stay here. Maybe if I stand here, Rev will come again and run circles around me, and maybe he'll join me or not. But anyways, yes, hope people are enjoying the stream. Thanks for all your comments in chat as well. It's been fun. And then he says he doesn't want to be a floor hugger on live. Okay, that's fair enough. Yes, I know no one wants to see a floor full of Lex wings, so I agree. I'll save you from embarrassment, Derek. But yeah. Yeah, usually when we do 3F. Okay, Rekham's going to sleep. I will say, give him his. So yep, thank you so much. I'll give him 520 as well. Thank you so much for your help, Rekham. Have a good night. All right. So, yeah. Hi, YouTube as well. Yes. Jan Hebdik. Yeah, so Rekham's definitely a jokester. So you'll also see his funny response to his shout out as well. So, yeah. Hopefully I do not get demonetized for this type of language, but hey, whatever. People can interpret this whatever they want. You know. Let's see. Oh, Make has joined the party. Nice. I don't think so. I think recommend needs to go to sleep. But hey, Make, how's it going? Jesus, Yamoto. Oh, Jesus. Will you save us all? So, for those of you who don't know, Jesus Yamoto is one of the most insane carries in Zenith. So he can pretty much solo everything. His crit hits harder than my Pioneer. So yeah, his damage is off the charts. So, you know, if Jesus is not too busy, he can always join us. I'll free a space up. Sorry to kick you, Requiem, but yeah, Jesus Yamato also has a YouTube channel as well. You can throw it in there as well if you want. Oh yeah, you saw him? Yeah, it's Jesus Insane Rev coming. Nice. So we can have a nice on-stream fun PvE. So yeah, let's go to that. Let's go to that Prontera dummy. So let's go check out to see who's on that top list. Thanks again for everyone joining. I think this is one of the live streams that's had the most people that have seen this. So thank you so much for your support. Yep, I do have some codes to give out in addition to some that I'm going to give to some people that participated in tonight's stuff. So Requiem will get a bunch. People that join in on this will also get it. So Rev, Mig, anyone else that wants to join. I guess people that also helped out with some of the advice, just please give me a message either on Discord or on YouTube later, and I can give you some codes as well. Just let me know who you are on YouTube as well, just so I can give you some thanks for bringing up some good points as well. I was gonna check out the dummy. So yeah, I basically have 30 codes for global, 10 codes for C. Let's see, Jesus channel, nice. Thank you for finding it, Fiery Fairy. Where is this thing? I clearly do not use this DPS thing enough. Is there a way to view the top one? Where is it? Oh, here we go. So, number 1, Jesus Yamato. Oh, I didn't know. Requiem, number 3. All right, good stuff. So, Jesus Yamato with Rune Master, with some insane damage. Requiem as well. I see Guild Leader Miranda is there as well. I also see fellow global content creator Nampucha there. He also has some great content, so you can check him out as well. Gonna keep Jesus Yamato again as an Apocalypse. So yeah, I wonder how many Jesus could get up here with various classes. I think Jesus hitting this with, I don't know. I'm trying to think what's the most underpowered class he could probably hit it and show up on this list. So genetic. Oh yes. So my wife says maybe it could be, maybe his health plants could get him up there, but I don't know if it really counts towards it. Then we see our friend Built to Kill as well up here. If you remember, he also was part of the interview as well for Novice Guardian, so you can check him out. He also talks to me every now and then, gives me some tips as well, so big thanks to him as well. We have 4 people in our party. Let's just say hi back. Hi, Revival. Didn't mean to ignore you. I guess if anyone else wants to join up, I will keep this party open. Yep. So we'll keep this party open for a bit. If people want to join up, you can come, and there are some codes that I can give out as well. Yeah, for the codes, I'll have to take a look at the live stream after just to make sure I cover everyone. And yes, do please message me on Discord or through YouTube. Just leave a comment here letting me know who you are. Just leave your Discord ID or something, or just have some way, or just message me in game as well, just so I can hand out those codes. So people that have helped out in the stream by leaving information, but yeah, I can hand them out. If I do run out of codes, then I'll just I might have to do some random stuff, but yep. Let's see. Mine on C. Okay, yep, I do have some codes on C. Don't worry. I am planning to give some to 4Mena because he helps so much with discussing LB and how PvP works. And I know even for these live stream events, they do allow me to give viewers for stuff discussing the meta. So yeah, he's definitely helping me understand how the meta works. So definitely going to save some for him. But there are definitely a lot of, I guess, some C ones remaining as well. I see some people. Okay, I see someone talking about Arkbach talking about the 20 million grind. Cool, so I'm glad you're, yep, they do share a lot of equipment. You're absolutely right. And thank you, Miranda, for telling me it's small trial. I clearly do not use this enough. If I hit this target, I might need to scroll down like 10,000 before I see my DPS show up. So, you know, definitely don't use this. And maybe one day. So if anyone else wants to join in on the fun for 3rd floor, just feel free to join. And then, yep, you can definitely get some nice codes out of this as well. Let me just check on the chat. Yep, we have Meg. Thank you. If not, I'm not sure. Recommend Meg. Are we able to do it with just us? Oh, I see Revival is as RM now. I have not seen his RM in action. Let me just message him. I'm not half Jesus. Yep, I'm not 1/100th Jesus, so currently we have about 0.5 of Jesus right now, so we probably cannot we cannot do 3F. So yeah, anyone that's able to join, we can try. Otherwise, we can do some other fun stuff together. So we can try. Okay. I mean, it's up to you. We can. So yeah. So right now we're going to attempt the. Hopefully, will not be the faceplant of shame on the ground. We'll see what we can do. So we're gonna attempt this. I'm gonna stay as Taekwon, even though I probably would do more damage as a Novice Guardian. I see Lloyd is saying, if you want to give stuff out, I'll take it all. So unfortunately, you can only get at most 3 per account. Plus, if any other streamers that do it, it doesn't count either. So say if you got 3 codes from me and then later on you check some other streamer out, unfortunately, it's at most 3. And the community manager realm also says, don't just hand it. Oh, I see Fire Fairy running forward into her doom. Oh, my wife's auto attack is stuck, so can't do. Oh, so something is. Let's just say. I will do our first. She might need to reload actually. So we got our first faceplant. So let's see. So we got our first faceplant onto the ground. Oh, he's eating his food. So I don't think as my character I can really help out Revival since he's a Rune Master. I guess I'll just be there for moral support. I also learned a lot about Novice Guardian from Revival and Mig. In the past when I was new to the class, I definitely learned a lot from them. So yeah, it's been fun times. Glad we can still do instances together and have fun and randomly see each other in town and just do crazy stuff. Oh, Revival, I see you got that auto attack one. That's cool. That one, I actually happened to get it today after so much BCC and blue tickets. I finally got this damn fox. But yeah, it's good to know. Yeah, I think some people did point out that for dummy versus actual legend, the fox actually does better because there is auto attack damage reduction that is not reflected in the dummy. So in the future, I will be using the actual boss, and hopefully I can get a good damage test on him without dying, and it's accurate enough. So there's certain classes I just cannot do it. Oh, Revival says just lacking a percentage. Okay. I know some people did message me saying that they did find foxes better on Legend. But yeah. So we're eating foods. I think I still have full. Okay, he's ready. Okay, so I won't keep them. So there, Revival goes to his death with a motorcycle. So looking cool. Is he gonna go for the first hit? I am just. Oh, he's getting ready, and away we go. So I'm just gonna slightly hurt him a bit. And I die. Oops. Need to run back to start to hit things. Oops. So I'm gonna hit the devil squid. Let's see if I can change my. Oops. So I'm the first to, or I've already died once before, but Revival takes care of that. I'm gonna take care of lobster. I see Revival says oopness. Hopefully nothing bad happened. And yep, do not revive me. I am just keep it for revival. So it goes. Oh my. It's okay. I will try not to. Oh, let's see. 69%. I think we did good. I think that's a win. I don't know about you guys, but 69% on it. Good enough for me, revival. Oh, can watch, play, stream, keep up the awesome work. Oh, thank you, Zingu. So, up to you. I'm, I'll say, let me just read the chat for a bit just to see while waiting for a response. Let's see. Nix, only 3 codes per account, or you can redeem other streamers. So yeah, Nix, you can't. Okay, we'll call it a day. So let me just quickly answer a question. So Nix, no, if you use my code, I mean, I think the streamers probably won't hand out 3 per person. The community manager told us to not go crazy per person. So if you take 1 from me and then say like 2 from another streamer, that counts as your 3. Or if I hand out or if someone hands out 3, you can only use 3 per. They basically cap it per event, just to prevent people from abusing it and someone ends up with like 1 billion blue tickets. Someone was asking, Zion was asking, is auto attack better or versus AA damage? I think they're the same. Auto attack better. I mean, either way for Taekwon, you don't really care about your auto attack damage. It's the skills that actually do the damage. Really hard to see stars activating. Good thing there will be a patch for it. Yes, they really need to fix it. So it's like the reload for Gunslinger. You can't see the stars. So annoying. But anyways, let me just eat my foods and then we'll continue our attempt. Yep. Revival says he's gonna try again. So definitely nice persistence. So I'll say ready. And yep, I'm still gonna stick as Taekwon, even though I probably would be better as Nogu, but I'll try my best. No need to revive me if I die. I am just here for moral support. Definitely keep all of the revives for revival. Okay, I'm ready whenever you are. So he has his cool motorcycle. Got his Heart of Steel. Sword parry, prepare for elite. All right, he goes chop away. I'll try my best to chip him away a bit. I'm dead, but it's okay. Do not revive me. Oh, I revived. I will try to run. Oh. All right, so I'm just gonna watch here. Oh, I see my friend Mig running around. Let's try to take down Drake. Leave my friends alone, Drake.
Oh no, we're both dead.
Oh no, her.
68%.
So better this time, 68%. So we're making it. So let me just see what else. Last one. Okay, I'll go back to chat after this. So he's enjoying his food. I will eat one more. So yep, I'm just going Taekwon just to show it, but normally I would definitely not do this on Legend. We're just having some fun with our friends. So I'm gonna go as my reindeer. All right, his motorcycle's getting ready. Standing at this designated area. And away we go. Let's see if we can beat 68%. So we chop, chop, chop away. Oh, and then we gotta take off auto. Let me see what we can do. So, oops, crap. Devil squid. Oh. So this time I die next to Mig. Oh, thank you for the tree. I hope I'm not wasting this res. Oh my gosh. So, my gosh. Okay, hit that. And let's go. Oh no. So we're gonna hit away. Oh my gosh. Revival sensei. Oh my gosh. So to be honest, I was not expecting us to go from 69, 68 and then 0. So I think Revival is just trying to make it dramatic. Just keeping us at the edge of our seat. He's like, just last try. And I'm sorry, Revival, I was doubting you. I was like, man, let's do it one more time and let's see. So yeah, that was dramatic. I'm sorry I lacked faith in you and Mig and my wife. But yeah, that was pretty epic. I did not expect it, but thank you so much. Needed suspense, exactly, right? I mean, this is live, right? This is stuff that only happens live. So let's see if I get anything good. I feel like I'm having good luck with them, so let's open up the Steel Ambition. Nope, MDEF 12%. Sad life. Oh, one more chance to see if there's anything else here I need. Nord Magic Defense. Yeah, let's open this up. HP plus 4%. Nope. Let's see what's good here. Maybe something we can use for our videos. I'll use this one for it. Might be good for a future video. Nope, nothing good here. So just trying to have good luck. Oh, snap. This one. So this is something I actually need. So let's try this one. Nope, no luck this time. Last try is let's go get our cloaks. The dream is to get the 12% skill damage. Any chance here? Warmonto? Nope. So nothing this time. But thank you anyways, Revival. Let me just... Yep, so that was a lot of fun. Let me see. So I'm going to give the respectful bow to Revival. And then I'm going to walk back over to Rev, or to Mig as well. Oh, also double motorcycle. Man, is everyone going motorcycle? I'm going to join in on the fun. Where is my motorcycle? Let's see. I'm not sure what people's favorite mounts are, but I gotta say, motorcycle's pretty cool. Gotta give a final bow to my waifu for her faith, praise, and heals. That doesn't work. Cool. Bow to you too. All right, let's go back to the chat. Let's see what else there is. I see Rika saying kill Marine Sphere. Yes, I probably should have done that. Yeah, I guess, yeah, normally when I do Nogu for Brave, yes, I will try to kill the Marine Spears just to prevent the damage explosion. So yes, you're right, Rika. That would have been better. Good morning from Thailand. Hello, welcome. You don't know how to play this profession, do you? That is correct. I do not play this very often. Not suitable. Okay. Yep. Yep. Normally I do play Nogu. So yes, we did do a run with Requiem. So we had also tried it out. Cool. It's plus 10 book for Taekwon enough. So yes, if you watched our earlier run with Requiem 17, you can see him actually using a +10 book, and it is fine. And yes, if you want to see someone who actually does the plays Taekwon properly, then yes, you can definitely watch how he did it. Refine stream, I don't know. My refine luck is pretty bad. And Revival also saying something. So thank you. Let's see who else is. Thank you, Nova Hearts. Nice to see you from the Supremacy. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, it's high and Thai. Nice. Yep, so definitely, yep, we'll try out Taekwon more, play around with Requiem more to see. Yep, this is definitely not the class I normally play. Normally I'm Novice Guardian. Today is mostly just, you know, having fun with this character. And yep, as people bring up comments, yep, you can let me know. We can fix these problems. So I'll just keep the stream up a little bit more. We can do a little bit of refining if you want. You can see my sad refine luck. And then, oh, thank you as well. Thank you so much. So yeah, we'll just probably end off if there's any, I'll just wait around for any final questions or comments people have. So that's the anti-death stuff. I'll definitely have to try that out a bit more. I remember when I was soloing it on my CBT account, I did use anti-death foods to stay alive. But I do know that some people have said there's some, it doesn't work. So yep, that's something to test out a bit more. How about the codes? So Zion, I will, you can turn off your but no instant death. Okay, cool. That's true. Yep. Yeah, it's a good point. I can definitely turn them off. As for the codes, yeah, just at the end of the stream, I will DM them to you. If I just put up the codes now, everyone will get them. I will pretty much, I will just look through the stream and I'll hand them out. If you're here, just let me know what's the best way to reach you. Or you can reach out to Discord. I'll just put down my Discord ID. Just let me know if you're in stream and I'll see how many tickets or how many codes I can hand out. I'll definitely try to hand them out as much as possible. And yes, thanks for those people that talk about universal fusion and how you can prevent the instant death as well. Let me just go to it. Yeah, so I guess Taekwon, there is a bunch of stuff to learn from it. And yep, definitely more stuff for me to learn as well. So let me just find some random stuff I don't need. What can I refine up? Sure, I'll just revive this thing. Discord, yeah, just message me on Discord. Let me see if I can find my Discord username. And yep, if other people have tips in terms of playing Taekwon, people that have played it way more than I have, do let us know in chat. And yep, you can also get some codes from it as well. Let me see if I can find my Discord ID. So you can refine the garment. Yeah, I'm gonna refine the garment. So this is my Discord ID that I just printed out, or message me post or in game. You were on YouTube. Yep, and then I can hand out some codes. So yeah, but I'm gonna keep refining. How many breaks? We'll see. We'll see how lucky today is. Let's say after 4 breaks, we'll call it a night. I'll just keep this open for now. And see. I'm not sacrificing, I'm just YOLOing it. Anti-fatal can still work if the enemy can one-shot you, but you'll die if the skill procs while below HP boundary. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, I feel like when I was playing on CBT, I thought that it prevented it because my HP has definitely fallen crazy low, but yes, it's probably because the boss actually hit me, not because the skill actually brought me down. So in terms of it not being useful, I'm not sure. At least when I was versing the boss when soloing it, I still found it kind of useful. So, yep, you can see my refined luck. Just, you know, the broken +3 life. Maybe this one just has bad luck. Let's take this one, the one we got from today's stream. And then we'll call it a day. Thanks everyone for joining. It's been fun. I'm also hosting another stream next Thursday for our guild event. There's going to be fun stuff you can do if you just want to see what's up with Zenith and what kind of fun mini games we have. The nice thing is the community Discord, or the ROM community, is definitely trying to get more, I guess, social media presence, I guess. So they're giving out, they basically, like, guild leaders and stuff, they can sign up for this, and if you meet the requirements, then you can they can give you rewards to give out to your guildmates. I see Ogre's back. So what in the world am I doing? So we just finished a legend run, and now before we finish off, some people just asked for some refine. So I'm just telling them my refine luck sucks, and I'm showing it live that it is in fact pretty bad.
Save it.
Safe it? No safing. We do YOLO. So yeah, see if we'll ever get it to the top. Yep, so this has been we make it. All right, let's just keep going until we fail. All right, well, we'll call it a day. I wasn't going to tap it all the way to 15 anyways, so sometimes luck is good. I mean, for my Novice Guardian, which is the one I normally play, I was able to YOLO a lot of my stuff to 15. But, yep, this is the class I normally play. So, oops, I just have a bunch of stuff I had for PvP, but yeah, I had to transfer some stuff over to Taekwon just for the stream, but yep, I do like the no-gu style more. And so, yeah, it's still something fun to try. Taekwon is still a fun class to try, and yep, definitely need to play with it much more so we can get that bot out of there. Yeah, come on, man. We don't need adult dating sites here. Get the hell out.
Oh, I thought I deleted.
Let's see if I can remember.
Well, I'll deal with it soon. I'll deal with it.
Okay. Yep. So, yep. Definitely later on down the line, I'll probably talk with more Taekwon experts. Maybe it might be Requiem, maybe some other people, and yeah, you can probably learn more from people that play this game a ton. I know there was one YouTuber, I believe William. I'm just trying to see if I can remember his name. He's one of the content creators that had posted soloing Legend 1F pretty early from CBT. He also had left some comments on my videos. So, yep, definitely check him out as well. I'll see if I can find a link for him and post it. Yep, I am by no means a Taekwon expert, so I apologize if there's some stuff that can be corrected. But yeah, definitely watching other people do it is pretty good. Let me see if I can find his comments, and then I can link to his channel as well. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, I'm gonna post. Actually, it's Wilson James Douglas. I think I might have said the name wrong before. So this guy, definitely, I put the link in chat. Definitely check him out. He played a lot of the legend stuff for Taekwon, and I think he has pretty good knowledge of this class. So you can definitely talk with him if you want. Rika asks, "What's your nickname on C?" I do not have a C account. My C account keeps getting banned. I haven't set one up yet, but so I don't have one on C server. So yeah. So I think I'll just keep up this stream for 2 more minutes, and yep, just thanks everyone for joining. It's been fun to just play around with stuff. And yeah, in the future, as we learn this class more, play around with people that have played this class more, it will be fun. I did try Nogu versus Taekwon, and for me, the Novice Guardian still hits way harder than my Taekwon. So yeah, we'll still have to see. And in terms of even doing MVP hunting, Taekwon is just a bit slower than I'm used to, so I definitely still like the style of Nogu more. Just keep it simple. Auto revive. Devs still love this class, so hey, gotta play the broken stuff sometimes. So still love playing Novice Guardian, but Taekwon I would probably think is probably, in terms of DPS, probably the other one that I would probably enjoy playing. Compared to, I do have an RM, but that RM, the damage is pretty low comparatively. Yeah, what is up with those dating site stuff? I guess today's stream got high enough that they noticed it and wanted to take part. Yep, MVP hunt Nogu is still king. I absolutely agree, Zion. So let's just see. Yeah, I did mess around with RM a bit. Oh, I still have my I was messing around with Pierce Knight for one of my videos, but yeah, I have playing around with this with like my heavens is definitely not 15, so damage sucks. But in terms of DPS, yeah, my Taekwon's DPS definitely is better than my Rune Master because my deposit's too low and my other stuff is too low. But yeah, if I had to choose classes in terms of nice DPS for Zenny returns, Novice Guardian always #1 for me. Taekwon is probably second. LB is pretty nice too. And for people that have absolutely garbage deposits, I still think Dorm is good. I mean, I don't play it as much anymore because it's not the greatest for doing carries, but it's still probably one of the best ones if your handbook sucks. So I still think for new people, Dorm is still my favorite one to choose, and the one I have that's free to play, which I maintain. Let's see if I can find it. Yep, this is also the one that my daughter plays. So, oops, wrong button. So, yeah, Dorm is easy enough that even a 5-year-old can play it. Pretty strong, pretty good damage. I see someone writing. Still waiting for the GS collab job, but the new hero classes are so tempting. I'm not sure if the next collab job is GS. I thought it was going to be the Shuro was the next collab job from my understanding. So I'm just going to quickly show my my free-to-play dorm that I set up as one of my slaves. So pretty much just throw-ins that ignore defense. This one says damage to large, so it activates the inside effect. Just has a +12 White Duke's Manteau with the Eclipse Star card. Still using the old ankle bell because don't have anything better at the moment. Survival rings, so yeah, also super cheap stuff. Find pink grass with Morale 2. The unicorn, some skill damage from silent sinking. This free to play key of the stores that we got from a while back. This one's just for farming, so you can have unlimited SP. And then flying quarterback. And even with like garbage deposits, really bad guild blessings and stuff, this is still pretty good of a class. It can still deal out some decent damage. So if people are wondering what are good for DPS, I still think Dorm is pretty decent. Because I know some people were asking, is Taekwon good if your deposit's low? And I definitely don't think so. Like in order to really do a lot of damage, I think Taekwon, you definitely need a lot of deposits. Otherwise, I think the damage is a bit underwhelming. But yeah, I think this is getting close to the end. So just thank you so much, everyone, for joining the stream. I will be releasing some interview videos soon on LB, on Dagger Dorm, so look forward to that. And yep, thank you everyone for your support and so many people for sticking around for this stream. So yep, that's it for me today. Take care, everyone.